How's it going, everyone? It is Reverso Trader King, where I catch you guys precise bottoms and tops in stock market. And I'm just going over the weekend, going over a lot of tickers that I see a lot of people wanting me to make videos on. So I'm going to do it, show you guys my strategy. For the YouTube subscribers that are rewatching it, I appreciate so much. This strategy does work as long as you have patience, as long as you study it and backtest it, have the confidence. And I'm going to show you guys what we see with HOLO. When can we get that next correction and these little bounces we're getting, and when to buy, right? So, and keep in mind, guys, if you guys want to join a reversal trading Discord where we catch the trend reversals early before they're running, this is Discord for that. It's only $6 a month. You get my exact entries and exits, education videos, and I'll put that link into the YouTube comments and YouTube description below. So, right in here, we have HOLO, one of the biggest massing pumps that we have seen in the history of stocks. It was like 1,000% pump right in here. We went from 1.5 all the way to almost $100. And this is why I would never short a Chinese stock, because they can pump and dump to levels you never think of. I play tons of Chinese stocks. So with this, yeah, I mean, look at this dump right in here. Look at this massive 1K candle. And guess what? If you bought on that massive 1K, on this downside, it's still going down and down and down and down and down. So these pumps are big, but you got to remember these dumps are just as big too. So with HOLO, Chinese company, and what we want to see price as close to the bottom band as possible. And this is when we started getting these reverse split hypes, right? It had a 1 for 10, and we're getting these reverse split pumps right in here. So what I want to show you guys is with these reverse splits, we saw it with Rent, XXII, tons of stocks that are just doing these massive pumps. And what you want to see is this middle band here is the most important. You see how this yellow band, this is your EMA 10, and this blue band is your EMA 20. When price goes away from that EMA 10, it looks to go magnet to it. Because everywhere you see in the history of stocks, you see price go away from it, and guess what it does? It bounces to touch both the EMA 10 and 20. It has to hit both these bands. I promise you, and I guarantee it. The more stocks you look at, you will see time distance from these bands getting away from it, and then price jumps to it. But you might ask, so when does it do it? When do I buy? And that's the $1,000,000 question. You want to buy when price is close as possible to the bottom band so that you have maximized potential to your EMA 10, which is the yellow band. And then you want to also look for a low K on the KDJ. If you look right in here, this is your K line. You see when Ks get to like 4.69, that's extremely low. Anything under 5 is extremely low. Guess what happens? 6%, you down to, but then you get this massive 12%. And guess where price goes? You have time distance here, price goes lower, and then it hits this EMA 10. Same thing here. Time distance lower, it gets pretty close to this. I wouldn't have taken this one because the K is a little too high. I went under 5, and guess what? It pumps pretty big. And then this is when the big pump happened. We hit the EMA 10, we go away from it, we have our reverse split, and then bam, we're off to the races. And I would never short this because it's. But even though the red band means a sell, it doesn't mean you go right into to sell, especially with the hype of a Chinese stock. But as you can see, it is going to correct, hit this lower band, goes above, long upper wick, but it is going to correct. Where does it correct to? Your EMA 10 and 20, and it does just that. But now, how do we get these next bounces? Because HOLO had a nice move up of 31% on April 18th, and it went down after that, right? But as you can see, we're going to hit the EMA 10, but this was not a trade I would have taken. Actually, that was a K of 3 rated here. You could have made massive money just by using this K on the KDJ. The reason why it's not going to touch the lower band is because you see when price jumps up, what does price do to the lower band? It makes it expand to the opposite side. So when price makes one big move, this lower band will not correct to it till a lot of time. As you can see now that price is stagnating, it's trying to catch up to price and showing us a nice area. Because if I push my cursor right here, the lower band is a negative number. So we cannot base our trade based just on that. What I am basing it on is time distance, because I know it's going to hit the EMA 10, and then the K on the KDJ. We had this massive time distance right in here. I definitely would be buying it right in these two areas for this correction to this EMA 10, because right here was the last touch of the EMA 10, and it has to hit it. The longest I usually see it was 1 month time frame. Look what we get here, 221 to 313. Not even a month time frame, about 2 to 3 weeks. You wait for about 2 weeks of time distance, look for your low K, and get this nice little bounce up. And who wouldn't want a nice solid, we get a nice 37% plus this one way up here. You would have made 50% just on this correction. And because it's going to hit that. And then we have this time distance again. K is not low enough, would not have taken that trade, even though it went up. This is the most recent action. We have time distance again. We know the middle band has to get hit. You're seeing it over and over again, but the K just was not there, and it went up. The best trade, in my opinion, was this trade right in here. It was a very nice looking trade for that move up. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on HOLO. The only thing is, now that we hit the EMA 10, we know it's going to hit the EMA 20, because it's the same thing. Anything, you double it on the EMA 10 to 20. So if it doesn't hit the EMA 20, it's going to be like 2 months as long. 1 month is really long for EMA 10. 2 months is long for EMA 20, so you kind of double it. So if we're looking at it, we have 221. We hit this blue line, and then the current data is 419. I guarantee you we hit it next week easily for a price target of 366 from 279. Still not a bad gain. But you still want to make sure you're getting the price down here for your best risk versus reward. It has to be under the band, and it has to have time distance at least 2 to 3 weeks. As you can see right here, we hit this EMA 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your first week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second week, you can look to accumulate right in here if you want to for that move up. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First week. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second week here, and guess what it does? There is a consistent strategy, and if you backtest a lot of stocks, guys, with this strategy, you will see that it really does work. But it works best, though, when price is at the lower band. But you also want to use the KDJ, which is a stochastic oscillator. You want a very low number. I recommend under 5 for sure. But yes, the bands are going to fluctuate when you have this big price move up. It did the same thing right here. When the price goes down fast, the bands fluctuate fast. But as you can see, even in this big downtrend, what did price do? We hit the lower band. You would have ignored all these candles down here because of the K was not low enough. And guess right here, you started seeing a 3 on the K, a 2 on the K with big time distance. What does price do? 3%, 8%, and a massive 40%, guys. I cannot make this up. And then we finally touch your EMA 20 right in here. It's going to be EMA 10 first, take some profits there, write it up if you can to your EMA 20. That's how it's going to be, guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review on HOLO. My price target as of now is 360, probably 350 area, because it's going to fluctuate by the time it gets there. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want to join the premium Discord of only $6 a month, it's a very successful strategy of using time distance, your KDJ, and then using those ATR levels to maximize your gain on a strategy that works. And if you, obviously I went through it very fast. There's an education video you guys need to watch. It's my swing trading strategy. Use these indicators to be profitable, and how to get your chart to look like this. I set it all up because these are customized settings that if it goes to this lower band, and stocks do, it's just that this one made a big massive upside that it's going to take a while. I'm definitely looking at HOLO for the next time distance of 2 to 3 weeks, because this is a nice trade because it makes massive moves. You can get those 20 to 30% gains super fast. So it is very nice to just keep an eye on it. And I'm definitely looking excited for it because it's been very consistent with this strategy. So watch those videos. We have Brainstorms Alerts, one of the best day traders in the market. You will not regret it, because as you're waiting for these swing trades, they can be kind of boring. It could take a week or two. You have day trades in here. And then obviously my alerts, RTK. These are my swing trades of over 95% win ratio. I talk about how to properly accumulate for the safe returns in the stock market, guys. So when you join, go down to the YouTube comments below. And in my description, you'll see a Discord link. and in the YouTube comments, I'll pin it and it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. And when you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you're new to Discord, this does not mean you're subscribed. What you need to do is go to the subscriptions area, hit on any of these channels here. And like I say, guys, this is the cheapest Discord you'll probably find with one of the highest success win rates, because a lot of people make money charging for big Discords that are losing strategies. I've seen Discords charge $1,000, a year just to be a part of it. And how can an account size of like $100, $1,000, or even $5K make money past all the fees plus a losing market that you're dealing with? Trading is hard. Most traders lose. It's over 90% of traders. That's why I'm trying to, I've worked many years to find this strategy, and I've started making YouTube videos the past 5 months, and this Discord's, been active the past 8 months, and we only had one losing trade. It was a penny stock. I adjusted the strategy, but all the other trades were winners, and that's why we're over 95% win ratio. I'm not trying to make money off of these little fees, but I do need to know you're in the game to win it. You're going to put some money down, some tools, and some effort to learn, because if you put a little money down, and you're going to want to learn this strategy and you want to be profitable. I don't want you guys just to follow my alerts. I want you guys to be like, oh, I see why HOLO has pumped right here, has pumped right here, it has pumped right here. And I also see why this was resistance. I see why we should take profit here instead of holding for the moon. I see, you can't expect to get this full type of move every time. This is not practical, right? Trading down in here was the big move that you could have got if you really wanted to take a stab. It was close to the lower band. It had a lower K. That could have been the move. But now that the big move happened, we look for retracements. You can use Fibonacci's or whatever, and you can see right in here was the move, here is the move, and then right in here was the move. I will be on the lookout for the next big move, because then we'll be closer to the lower band, and I think we can get a nice move there. So really join the Discord. It's only $6 a month. It's in your YouTube comments and my description. Very easy to find, and it's cheaper if you subscribe on computer than on your phone, because your phone charges an iOS fee. So do keep that in mind, guys. Hope to see you guys there. Like I said, it's one of the best Discords, and we're rapidly growing. A lot of people are commenting right now, because this is the premium chat when you join, sharing ideas and all that. If you guys like this video, give a like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think about HOLO. Tell me what your average is, and any type of engagement helps me want to make more videos, because it shares it to other people. So do keep in mind, your like and your comment and your subscribe means a lot. And for all the premium Discord members that watch this and my recent subscribers, thank you so much for taking your time to further your education, to keep learning this strategy. The more you watch this, the more confident you'll be, and it'll be like second language to you, or you're like a first language to you, where you're like, okay, I see this, I don't panic, I accumulate, and I look for my target of the middle band. So hope you guys like this video. I'll see you guys in the premium Discord. Peace out, and happy trading next week. Let's make some money.